What up? Making cheeseburger mac and cheese with ground turkey. Okay, let's get into it. So I diced up an onion. I didn't want it cut the long way. I just really kind of wanted it diced up. I didn't want big chunks of onion in this, so diced it up. And as you know, with ground turkey, you gotta break it up. And I don't have one of the ground instruments, like they ground up everything. I do not have one of those. I need to get one, but I will. And so you gotta break the ground turkey up. It's a little tougher to break compared to ground beef to me, but it is what it is. So then I put that onion in with that ground turkey, and we're gonna cook that until it's thoroughly cooked before we start adding our seasonings, okay? And I tried not to do too much with the seasonings. So I used some garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, some black pepper. I added some seasoned salt, some red pepper flakes, and like a pinch of onion powder too. That's it. I didn't want to do too much. At the last minute is when I add the seasoned salt, because I had tasted it and it just wasn't doing what I needed it to do, okay? So after I got those seasonings in and let that cook for a minute, I added in some tomato sauce. This one is the salt-free Hunt, but I did end up adding a different pasta sauce or tomato sauce that had like Italian style sauce. So it had like red peppers and stuff in it. I started by adding my water. I can't tell you a precise measurement for the water. I just added enough to make sure that the meat was submerged inside. Then I added in those cooked whole grain elbow noodles that I cooked in the beginning. We're gonna get at a mixer-oo and let them things become one. They have to meet, they have to mingle, and they have to become one and cheesy and creamy. Then I added in some heavy cream. Like I said, I just eyeball a lot of this. I don't usually have precise measurements, but you can just kind of watch what I'm doing and just don't overdo it. Then I added in some chicken broth and some Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how to say it, so Worcestershire sauce. I added some of that, and we're gonna let this simmer. I covered it for a minute so I could simmer it before adding my cheese. And this is cheddar cheese that I'm adding here. Mix that up. And like I said, with this, you need to let it sit so it can get creamy and thick. Okay, so after I added this cheese, I covered it, and we gotta let it sit and get thick. Okay, yes, we have to do it. And this is how I was looking at first. And boom, this was the finished product. This is when I let it simmer, when it got all creamy and stuff, and this is the final product, and I topped it with some mozzarella cheese.